Okay, boys and girls, today for math, we are going to be working on problem solving. We're going to be reading those stories and trying to figure out what they are asking us to do. Some of the strategies that we have learned for problem solving are listed here. And we're going to go down the list and remember some of the ways that we can problem solve. The first one on the list is logical reasoning. Sometimes when we read a math story, we know right away what they're asking us to do. We don't have to do much more than just give the answer. The second thing on the list is write a number sentence. Sometimes we have to write it out and figure out if the question is asking us to join things together and add, or to separate things and to subtract. The next thing on the list is sometimes we need to read the problem and find or use a pattern to solve. We've been working on patterns this week. The next thing on the list is my favorite. Draw a picture. If they give you a story and there's no pictures to go with it, sometimes just making a picture out of the words helps our brain to see what they're asking us to do. Then last but not least, the last strategy on the list is use more than one step. Sometimes when we're going through a word problem, we have to read every step that they give us, and we have to follow through as we go, figuring out what they're asking us to do. This problem that we're going to do today is one of those things. It has lots of steps for us to follow. But before we do, let's go through and remember the names of our shapes. Take a look at this first one. Yes, that's right. It's a hexagon. The next one is a square. Our next shape is our trapezoid. And last but not least is our diamond. Let's go back and see if we can remember our sides. Our hexagon, how many sides? 6, exactly. Oh, how many corners does a hexagon have? 6 as well. Our square, 4 sides. And how many corners? 4. Trapezoid, how many sides? 4. How many corners? 4. And our last shape over here, our diamond, how many shapes? How many sides? 4. And how many corners? 4. Okay, so we're going to take a look at this plan that they have asked us to do, and we're going to go one step at a time. Look at the first one. I am a shape with 4 sides. So we want to figure out this riddle. It's a shape with 4 sides. Could it be a hexagon? No, it can't be a hexagon, can it? Because a hexagon has how many sides? 6. So I'm going to put an X on that one because it cannot be a hexagon. Can it be a square? It has 4 sides. Can it be a trapezoid? It has 4 sides. Can it be a diamond? Yep, it has 4 sides. So let's keep going, see if we can narrow it down. Step 2. My corners are not square. My corners are not square. Does this one have square corners? Yes, but it says not square. So, is this one not square? No, it is square, so we have to mark it off. Are the trapezoid's corners not square? No, they aren't. Remember what it is when a trapezoid, his corners, when you draw the line, they make triangles. Miss Rabb's having a hard time here. They make triangles, not squares, right? So the trapezoid definitely can stay. What about the diamond? Are its corners not square? Right, they're not. Because if you close up the corners on a diamond, they also make triangles. So they are not square. So we've taken away the hexagon and we've taken away the square. We're down to the trapezoid and the diamond. Now, the next clue. Two of me can be the same shape. There's a typo. Miss Rabb didn't type it correctly. It needs an E at the end. The same shape and size as a yellow hexagon pattern block. Which, if you put two of these together, which one, if you put two trapezoids or two diamonds together, does it make a hexagon? Exactly. If you put two trapezoids together, you then have a hexagon. So I'm a shape with four sides. Here's his four sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. My corners are not square. None of the corners are square corners. They make triangles when you close them off. And two of me can be the same shape and size as a yellow hexagon pattern block. So when you put two of the trapezoids together, you make a hexagon. So we went through, we read through our problem. We made a plan because we went through step by step, figuring out the shapes. We used our pencil to write and mark off as we went. And then we went back at the end to check one more time that we had picked the correct shape. Today, you are going to do some problem solving on page 337 and 338. Remember to go step by step, reading and solving. Do your very best. See you later.